Hey everyone, this is Bear of the West, your friendly neighborhood bear, and I got some really cool stuff for you guys. So I got a Darkwing Blast pack, 2 Battle of Chaos packs, and 1 Tactical Masters pack. All these cards come from our local card shop. Here we got a Saga of the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. This is really cool. Love this. And then we got a GX Speed Duel Midterm Paradox box. So this is really cool. We'll be opening all of these tonight. But before I start that, I got some Nitro Pepsi. This is a new soda that just came out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. So let's crack that cold one open. Oh, you hear that? That was cool. Now, you're supposed to pour it into a glass, but I like having it right out the can. And that tastes really, really good. Like, there's something about the nitro-infused drinks that really give you a kick in the ass. I love it. I'm wearing the Tyson Fury shirt. I love Tyson Fury. He's one of my favorite fighters. I'm constantly watching the boxing fights, constantly studying other boxers, constantly trying to learn what I can do to support the great sport of boxing. It's a sport that I really have a lot of love for. Like many of my Latino people, it's why a lot of my metaphors are fight metaphors. I love boxing. I don't know if I'm a boxer or not, but I love boxing. So let's start with the Saga of the Blue Eyes box real quick. We'll open this up. I'm gonna be real careful with it because it's got some really cool cards. I don't want to mess anything up. So we'll be real gentle with it. There we go. Here's the box. First card is one of those classic Blue Eyes White Dragon cards. Here we got our playmat. Here we got the plastic, keep everything safe. Konami does a good job of that. Here's the deck list. So highlights on the deck list. We got Blue Eyes, we got Luster Dragon, we got Maiden with Eyes of Blue. We got some other cards like Mirage Dragon, the White Stone of Legend, Kaiba Man, and the extra deck has Azure Silver Dragon. There's some trap cards. It's a really fun deck. It's got some really cool cards. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over there. I'm gonna open this up real quick. We're not gonna sleeve all of this because we like building our own decks, and we got a Blue Eyes themed deck kind of built. So we're gonna, continue to add to that deck. And we'll probably take one of these Blue Eyes and replace it with our classic Blue Eyes that we have. Because we have the original Blue Eyes. And those are really cool, but those are probably cards I should try and get graded. So, I'll reach out to my plug on that. He's a really cool dude. I really respect him. I respect what he does. So, starting out, we got Blue Eyes White Dragon. Beautiful card. We're just going to put it right there. We got Azure Eyes. That's another holo. Beautiful. Maiden with Eyes of Blue, that's a holo. Dragon Shrine, that's a holo. Rapid Dragon, Alexandrite Dragon. Luster Dragon, we'll keep that, and we'll keep the Alexandrite. Flameveil Guard, Darkstorm Dragon, Mirage Dragon, I like that one. Divine Dragon, Acrolith, White Stone of Legend, we'll keep that. Kaiba Man, we'll keep that. Herald of Creation, we might play that. Kaiser Seahorse, we might keep that. Shining Angel, 2 of those. Burst Stream of Destruction, Stamping Destruction, Wingbeat of a Giant Dragon, Trade In, Cards of Consonance, White Elephant's Gift, 1 for 1. Classic Monster Reborn, Dragonic Tactics, Soul Exchange. Enemy Controller, Fiendish Chain, Kunai with Chain. Damage Condenser, Call of the Haunted, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Champion's Vigilance, Rider of the Stormwinds, Kaiser Glider, Hieratic Dragon of Tenui. Swords of Revealing Light, Silver's Cry, Castle of Dragon Souls. Some online cards, a card for Duel Links, a card for Speed Duel, a Master Duel little ad. Master Duel is a really fun game. I love playing Master Duel. It's one of my favorite things to do when I can't open packs in person. It's a very COVID safe way to continue opening packs. Online, I love it. It's one of the coolest things Konami's doing right now. Or Show and Jump, I'm sorry. It used to be Konami. It's still Konami. Okay. We got the Speed Duel GX Midterm Paragon box. Okay. Let's see what we get. I'm hoping for the Gate Guardian cards. But, you know, it's all in the luck of the draw. We'll see what we end up with. Right now, I'm just focused on having fun with it. Truth be told. Everyone loves to say, cream, cash rules everything around me. You know, cream's not something I believe in the way most people do. I believe in people first, you know. That's why I support the politicians who are people first politicians. And, you know, honestly, it's my honest belief that Governor Newsom is a people first politician. He may not do the popular thing. He may not do the thing that you guys love. But at the end of the day, I feel in my heart that he does things that put the people of California first. And, you know, I really support him and some of the policies he signed. So I'll be real honest in, you know, the fact that I'm voting for Governor Newsom. I'm pretty much voting straight ticket blue, with few exceptions being made for local offices, you know. Okay, so here are our cool cards. We got a Speed Duel, A Hero Lives, the Goron the Mad Flame Kaiju. Oh, look at this. Elemental Hero Bubble Man. Throwback. And UFO Roid Fighter. Throwback again. So those are our Speed Duel cards. Those are cool. Now here we have Elemental Hero Avion. And here we have some robot cards, starting with Psychroid. So I'm not going to unbox all of those because that's the Jaden Yuki Elemental Hero deck. And that's the Cyrus Truesdale Roid deck. So I don't really need to go through it to figure out what decks those are. Ultimately, I got Hero World, which is the Jaden Yuki card. And I got, you know, those cards. So, you know, that was really cool. That was a nice little unbox to get us ready for the packs. Now, we're going to start out with Tactical Masters, finish with the Battle of Chaos, and do the Darkwing Blast in between. So here's the first pack magic. Let's see what we pull. By the way, I am steadfast in my belief that nerdy kids win. So, I'm a nerd. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to rock with it. I'm a nerd. I'm a rapper. I do both. Starting out, we got Fiend Griefing, Pendulum Switch, Runic Flashing Fire, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Labyrinth, Coup Clock, Invader of Darkness, and Reckless Greed. Reckless Greed is a cool trap card. I like that. So, next, Darkwing Blast. Let's see what we pull. Let's see what we pull. You know, I've opened a couple Darkwing Blast. I don't want to open too many. I'm not too familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon's the one that I follow most closely, followed by football. I'm always following that with fantasy football. As you all know, I have my own personal rankings up, bearofthewest.com. Our eBay store will be coming soon. There are still lotto tickets, raffle tickets, not lotto tickets, for the Bear of the West raffle for cancer. That's a really cool program we're doing. Amazon Nest, Pet, Liger King, Soul Scissors, Amazon Nest Spiritualist, Kashtera Preparations, Kashtara Fenrir. That's our holo. It is a beautiful card. Boom. Scareclaw Decline, Original Bamboo Sword, Laughing Puffin, Prediction Princess, Bibliomuse. So those are the Darkwing Blast pack. Moving on, Battle of Chaos. It'd be cool to pull that card. You know, Universe, if you want to manifest something cool, I'd love to pull that card on the cover. But, you know, we can't always get what we want. I'm just going with it. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Silvervine Senrai, Soul Strike Strife, Dinomorphia Sonic, Eurodora of Fate, Alice, Lady of Lament. Boom, that's our holo. That's cool. That's like a little dark angel. Dinomorphia Diplos, Submarine Tauride, Dinomorphia Shell, Monster Rebirth. If a monster was destroyed by battle this turn, send one monster reborn from your hand or deck to the graveyard, then target one monster in either graveyard. Special summon that monster on the field. This is treated as a special summon by effect of Monster Reborn. That is a really cool trap card. I can see the playable potential of this card. That's awesome. One more. Last pack Magic. I'm going to give it a kiss for good luck. Probably not the most COVID safe decision, but my lips didn't actually touch the pack. So, yeah. Oh, this is a throwback. Epsilon the Magnet Warrior. You remember that Magnet Warrior set that came out? Darting the Mechanical Monstrosity. Leaf Place Plassy. Dinomorphia Sonic. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful pull. Look at that. Look at the shine on that one. This is Ice Jade Cosmo Chlor. That is just beautiful. Shining Piece of Pelia, Dinomorphia Diplos, Ice Jade Erosion, Groza, Tyrant of Thunder. That was cool. So that was really cool. Shout out to our local card shop. I really, really appreciate them. Support your local businesses, support the businesses in your community, support the business owners in your community. I'm not anti-corporate. I'm pro-small business. Now, with that said, you know, I do a lot of business with corporate as well. I support all the corporations that I buy from or that I sell with. That's bottom line. If you want to look into where I sell and where I buy, you're welcome to. Ultimately, I support all those businesses and all the local business ventures that they support. Corporate's not the bad guy. They're not the big bad boogeyman. But policy does matter, and I put policies that put people first. That's where my vote goes. So, you know, I'm not anti-corporate. I spent the other day on a call with Move On, and that call, you know, Ben & Jerry's, the owner of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, one of my favorite ice cream brands, was on the call, and we were really lucky to experience that, as well as Congressman Schiff. It was incredible having them on the call and getting to hear from them and getting to learn from them and really get their perspective on the way that they view politics, the way that they interact in politics, and how they feel about politics. So ultimately, as a business owner, you know, there was a lot I could learn from that call and from listening to them and the unique perspective that they offered. So, you know, I just want to thank them real quick for doing that, for everything that they do in the community. Same goes out to all of our representatives, all those people who are public servants, whether that's, you know, law enforcement, whether that's teachers. All those people have my respect. It's a very difficult job, the job that they do. They do the best that they can, you know. Everyone loves to complain about DMV, but not many people want to work for DMV. I'm not throwing DMV under the bus. I'm just saying, you know, that's a very hard job. They got to make sure that all of our IDs are correct, that all of our information is correct. They have my respect for what they do for our community. And that applies to law enforcement too. The people in blue have my respect because it's a very difficult job. It's not an easy job. I studied to try and be law enforcement. Ultimately, I didn't feel like that was the best career decision. That's something that I'm revisiting currently. I'm not pro law enforcement or anti people. I'm pro people and us getting along as Americans who bleed red and, you know, ultimately rely on people who wear blue is the, you know, the way that I look at it. We're all Americans first. It's time to, you know, unite in a way that's pro-America first. And I think being pro-America first means being pro-America's people. That includes civil servants, you know. So that's where we stand. That's who we are and that's what we represent. I'm pro-local business. I'm pro, you know, civil servants. I'm pro a lot of things. And you may not agree with me on every single stance that I take. That's okay because we're Americans and we all have free speech. So, you know, ultimately, my arms are really long and lean. They look so awkward on camera. That's me just being honest, you know. That's what flashed through my brain at the moment. But, please, I'm begging you, go out, vote. It's very important that we vote. It's a civic duty. It's your civic responsibility as a proud American to go out and vote, to be part of our elections. If you're paying taxes, if you're, you know, able to vote, please take advantage of that. Go out, put yourself out there, vote, support the politicians who meet the ideals that most call to you. Personally, you know, those ideals kind of range for me as both a private citizen and as a business person. So that's it. I ain't got no special speech for you guys. This is all off the cuff. I hope everyone has a safe Halloween. I wish you the best. Bear of the West signing out.